Hello everyone. So today we will study about pressure, and before studying pressure we will study or understand what is thrust. So now we will understand what is thrust. So if the force is acting normally on the surface, then such force is called thrust. Now see what is normally. Suppose this is a body, this is a surface, okay, and a force is applied on it. Force makes 90 degree, so it acts perpendicularly. This means this force acting normally on the surface, and this force is called thrust. Now see here, two bodies kept here, and the body applied thrust will be equal to its own weight, its own weight. Okay, it is a body. Okay, it applies force is equals to its own weight, and if the body weighs 50 kg, okay, the body weighs 50 kg, so the force applied will be, what is weight, 50 into g, means 50 into 9.8 Newton. And the same case, the body is kept in another direction or in another way, but the weight of a body is same, so the thrust applied will be the same. So in both the cases, thrust applied will be equal on a surface that is kept on it. That is all about the thrust. Okay, now we will understand what is pressure. The effect of force on a given area. The effect of force on a given area is called pressure. The thrust acting per unit area is called pressure. Okay, now we have seen that in the case of thrust, if the body is kept in two ways, but the weight of a body is same, so in both the case the thrust will be equal. But in the case of pressure, it will be depends upon the area. Okay, now here area is less. In the first case, area is less, okay, and in the second case, area is more. So what happens? In which case the pressure will be more? See here, pressure equals to force upon area. Area comes in denominator. We can understand mathematically, if the area will be more, the pressure will be less. Okay, if the area will be less, the pressure will be more. Okay, so in the first case the pressure will be more. Okay, pressure will be more, and the second case pressure will be less. So pressure equals to force upon area, and unit of pressure is Newton meter square, and it is also Pascal is also a unit of pressure, and 1 Pascal is equals to 1 Newton upon 1 meter square. Okay, so 1 Pascal is the pressure exerted by a force 1 Newton acting on 1 meter square. If the question asks define 1 Pascal, so what will you write? 1 Pascal is a pressure exerted by a force of 1 Newton acting on 1 meter square area. Means suppose this is area of 1 meter square, and 1 Newton force acts on this area. Okay, 1 Newton, and this area is 1 meter square. So pressure will be 1 Pascal. Okay. Now, factors on which pressure depends. We have seen that pressure is equals to force upon area. So the first factor on which pressure depends is force applied. Okay, and it is directly proportional. The more the force, the more will be the pressure, and area over force acts, means it depends inversely. Okay, more the area, less will be the pressure. The less will be the area, more will be the pressure. Now, pressure concept in everyday observation. First, school bag has wide straps. You have seen your school bag have wide straps. Why? So the weight of bag, you are carrying the notebooks and books to your bags, so the weight of bag may fall over a large area. Means suppose if the strips is small, so what happens? You will feel more pressure. If the straps make wide, so the area increases. If the area increases, there will be less pressure. So the large area of the shoulder of the student producing less pressure on the shoulder. So sharp knife cuts better than a blunt knife. What happens in a case of sharp knife? The area of cross section decreases. when we keep this side sharp, what happens? The area, the cross section area decreases. That will produce large pressure that can easily penetrate a surface on which we are operating our knife. Okay.
Audio Jungle.
Now, flat shoes provide more comfort over sharp wheels while walking on soft sand. So, in the case of high heel, what happens? The area of cross section, the area will be less, and in the case of flat shoes, area is more. So you can see here is less area, here is more area, and we have seen in the case of pressure is equals to force upon area. The less will be the area, the more will be the pressure. So in this case, pressure will be more, and this case pressure will be less. So more pressure, and if you are walking in a sandy area, what happens? This high heel shoes will sink into sand, and you will feel discomfort while walking. You will face difficulties. Okay, if you are wearing flat shoes, that will provide you comfort, and you may walk over sand in an easy manner. So we all know camel is called ship of desert, and in desert area there is a sand and sand all over the sandy. Okay, so if you are walking on a sand, what happens? Our legs sink into the sand, but camels have their feet broad. You can see here the feet of a camel is broad. That broad feet gives a large area, and the area is large, so the pressure will be less. So camel can easily walk on desert area as compared to other animals like horse or donkey. So we use camel as a means of transportation, or as means of public transport in a desert areas. Okay, now rear wheels of buses or trucks. Rear wheels of bus or truck is provided with double wheels. Why? Because most of the weight of these vehicles is towards their rear axle, means back tire. Just to prevent tires from sinking into ground or prevent damage to the roads, double wheels are provided. And this double wheels, what happens? Double wheels increase the area of cross section, and hence decrease the pressure. Similarly, you can see the rear wheels of the tractors are made very wide, as a tractor have to work in muddy areas, in the fields that have soil that are wet during the rainy days. So broad tires decrease pressure on the ground, hence the tractor to move in the fields, hence help the tractor to move in the field easily. Okay. Okay, if you go in snowy areas, you are provided with skiers, and these skiers use flat and long skies to slide on the snow, because the large area of cross section gives you the less pressure on the snow, and the skiers can easily slide over the snow without sinking his feet in the ground. That's why skiers use long flat skiers to slide over the snow. Okay. So you have seen the foundation of high-rise building are made very wide so that they do not sink under the extremely high pressure of the building. So if you have seen the buildings, the high-rise buildings and its foundation, the foundation are very wide, so it provides large area and it reduces the pressure so that they do not sink into the ground due to the high pressure of the floors that is made on the foundation, that is 20 floors, 30 floors of the building. So its base is made wide, or foundation, we can say foundation of these buildings are made very wide. So you all are familiar with the knife, kitchen knife, axe, blade, and you also have used the knife, and you have seen the one of the side of knife has made sharpened. So why this is made, cutting edge is made sharpened? Because if it is made sharpened, the area of cross section, you can see the area of cross section decreases. So if the blades, if the one side of the blade, axe or axes, or we can say knives are sharpened, so the area of cross section decreases, and due to the decrease in area of cross section, we have seen force equals to force upon pressure equals to force upon area. So the area in which side is sharpened, it produce or it exert large pressure, thus it can easily penetrate the given surface. You can see here knife, one edge of the one side of a knife is made sharpened, and it can easily cut the loaf of a breads. Now we will solve a simple numerical based on the formula of pressure. Okay, so before solving the numerical on pressure, you have to remember that pressure equals to force upon area. Okay. And one thing more, when you are solving this numerical, we have to put pressure, we have to put the value of force in Newton and the value of area in meter square. So let's solve. Okay, now it is given a force of 100 Newton is applied on an object of area 2 meters square. We have to calculate pressure. So it is very simple. Pressure is equals to force upon area. Force is 100 Newton and area is already given in meter square. So 100 upon 2, what is 50 Newton meter square, or you can say 50 Pascal. So pressure equals to force upon area. Pressure is given 100 Newton, area is given 2 meters square. So value is 50 Newton square or 50 Pascal. So it is a good question. We have to calculate pressure in two different cases, and in both the cases the same body is placed in two different way. You can see in the first cases the body is placed in such a way that its surface area is equals to 0.1 meter square, and in second cases the body is placed in such a way that its surface area is equals to 0.01 meter square. So we have to calculate pressure. In both the cases the same body, so the force will be, or thrust will be same, but area is different, so the pressure will be different. So in the first case, weight, or we can say force, is 100 Newton. So pressure equals to 100 upon, what is the area? 0.1 meter square, so 0.01. So the pressure will be 1000 Pascal, or we can say 0.1 only. So in this case the pressure will be 1000 Pascal, or we can say 1000 Newton meter square. And second case the area is 0.01 meter square, so the pressure will be 10,000 Pascal. Okay. So thanks for watching, and if you have any suggestion or any query, you can ask in a comment section. Thank you.